what's up, weirdos, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am actually getting ready to go shopping at Barnes & Noble. I have lived where I am currently living for almost 2 years now, and I have never been to the Barnes & Noble that we have here. Now it is about 40 minutes from my house, so I'm very excited to go there, which it doesn't sound far, and going out in the midst of COVID and all that, it sounds crazy to go there for the first time, but we are going out in that direction anyway to do some last minute Christmas shopping for our children. So I wanted to film a little snippets of my day. So this part is me getting ready. I'm going to straighten my hair, and then we are going to go out. So I will check up in on you in a few minutes once we leave. All right, there is something that I wanted to talk with you guys about because I don't think I've ever mentioned it, and I know some people share their personal information and just to connect more with the people that they're sharing this with. So I wanted to share with you guys some things about me that you may not know, because I don't think I've ever made it clear. I am mixed. As far as I know, my grandfather on my mother's side is black, and my grandmother on my mother's side is white. So, and somewhere along that line, we do have some Native American in us. My mom did an Ancestry DNA, and it said we had like a super teeny tiny bit of Native American in us somewhere. And I don't think it's enough to count. The Native American community, they have this rule: you have to have like a certain percentage for it to count. And I don't know what the percentage is, and I don't know what our percentage is, so I'm not sure if it's enough to count, but it is in there, and that's as far as I know on that side. So my father's side is Puerto Rican, and my grandmother, his mother, they were born on the island of Puerto Rico. Now, Puerto Rico, most people don't realize this, is a United States territory. It is not a state. It is not a country it is a country on its own, but it is not, a lot of people think, oh, Puerto Rico is like, Mexico. Puerto Rico is part of the United States, and you do not need a passport to go there, just like Hawaii. You don't need a passport to go there, and it is part of the states, and those people are considered Americans, which is why you do not need a passport to go there or to come here. So I am mixed, and that is part of my history. I'm not sure how much of it. I grew up in the United States. I was born in North Dakota because my mom and my dad were in the Air Force, and I grew up all over the place because we constantly moved because I was an Air Force brat. And my father has now settled his life where he has settled his life, and my mother has settled her life where she has settled her life separately. They were never married. And, that's kind of that story. There's not much there. I am mixed, which is why my hair is the way it is. I get a lot of people asking me questions, oh, what are you? Like, that's not offensive, but I am Puerto Rican. And I consider myself Puerto Rican because I have the coloring for it, I have the hair of it, and it's mostly been the only way that I've grown up. I do not speak Spanish. And I have been told a lot over the years, especially by the people that I went to high school with, oh, you're not a real Puerto Rican because you weren't born on the island. You're not a real Puerto Rican because you don't speak Spanish. I am a real Puerto Rican. There is no such thing as a fake Puerto Rican. And, I hate it when people want to sit there and judge other people on their ethnicity or their culture when they don't know anything about it, and they don't know how I grew up, and they don't know anything about me. So, my hair is naturally wavy curly, like it's like this. And I used to straighten it all the time. I would never ever wear my hair curly. And, that was me kind of trying to deny the little bit of culture that I do have. I would never wear my hair naturally curly. And I just wanted, the pretty girls on the magazines, they always had that perfect straight hair, and the guys that I liked always dated or you know, went for girls who had perfectly straight hair, and I always wanted to be like that. And it took me a long time to be comfortable with myself in wearing my hair straight and or curly. I hardly ever straighten my hair anymore. I think it's only been about a month since the last time I straightened my hair, but before that, it was about 3 or 4 years since the last time I straightened my hair. I don't straighten my hair that often anymore because I don't go anywhere. I am a stay-at-home mother, and I don't see the point in wasting my time straightening my hair when the only thing it sees is the inside of my house. But today I am leaving, and I actually wanted to look a little prettier today, and I had not washed my hair in about 3 days, so I decided to wash it and straighten it today, because why not? I'm going out, right? So here is my hair all straightened, and you saw it beforehand when it was like super curly and frizzy, and it's one of those things that I still can't explain it. It just makes me feel a little more beautiful the way that I am. And, you know, I don't straighten my hair all the time, but I think I look nice. I actually do not ever wear makeup. I have not worn makeup since high school, and I graduated in 2012. So, you know, that was a long time ago. So I am actually going to get dressed now, and hopefully something that makes me feel extra cute, because I have had 3 children, so I'm not, you know, supermodel skinny, and that is also okay. I am going to wear something that makes me feel fierce and beautiful, and that is exactly how you guys should do it. You should wear what you love and do what you love, and don't let anybody tell you what you should or shouldn't be just because of what you look like, or because of where you may come from, or because of your weight. Don't let in anything else that applies in this scenario. Just you be you and be happy with that. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should or shouldn't be. So I will catch up with you guys again after I get dressed.
Now the sun makes it hard to see, and so does the palm tree, but I am walking up to Barnes & Noble. And that's my family. My husband's gonna keep them somewhere else. I hope you guys can hear me because I have to wear a mask. So let's go see the inside.
Inside it has the original poem that was actually narrated by Christopher Lee.
Who's Christopher Lee?
You remember the Tooth Fairy? Or not the Tooth Fairy, what do you call it? The best person I can think of for him
from my Barnes & Noble trip, and I made a couple other stops along the way because we were busy and we were out there, and where my Barnes & Noble is, it's like 40 minutes away, so it's not close. So we made some other trips while we were out there. Excuse my crazy ass hair right now. I actually did not end up getting any books on this trip, but it was nice to go and just to see the Barnes & Noble that's here and to explore it and see what kind of books they do have. And I did find a lot of good books in the kids section that I think I would be interested in reading, and I would be interested in reading for to my children, and I will be looking at those in the future. So I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope you guys like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. My link tree is down below, so you can find my Etsy shop, all of my other social media, and anything else that you need from me. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back. I decided that I wanted to do a little, you did a shop with me, so I was going to combine that with a little bit of read with me. So I am grabbing my ring light on a pole thing, and I'm going to have you guys read with me for a little bit. I am currently reading The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. I think that's how you pronounce that. I wanted to read this series, reading up on how to read it, the Shadow and Bone trilogy and the Six of Crows duology, along with the King of Scars, which I don't actually own, but I will get. I wanted to read that trilogy, and I was looking everything up, and it said that you should start with The Language of Thorns because it introduces you to the Grishaverse before you actually get started on the trilogy. So I decided to read that first, and it has 6 short stories in it, and I am reading the very last one. I have read all the rest of them. I will have my book review of that up shortly, hopefully within the next few days. And I grabbed my ring light selfie stick thing, and I'm going to set that up. I am actually reading upstairs in my bedroom, so my husband is up there playing his games. We also have funny stuff on the TV. So I am going to have this reading thing playing in fast motion to some nice, maybe jazz music or something, whatever I can find that I think would go well with me reading the last book. So I will see you guys after I finish this book. Bye!